We just wanted to start off by thanking you all for coming to support Edgewood's graduating class of 2014.
Thank you to the families,
The teachers,
the faculty,
the students,
and the gang. I've known since 9th grade that I wanted to give a graduation speech when I saw Casey Madden and Chris Beavers give their speech together. I decided at that moment that I wanted to give the best speech ever in the history of the world ever.
So Casey and I spent hours in searching for the holy grail of speeches, so to say, and we found some really great ones that had a mix of humorousness and seriousness, but we knew that we wouldn't be able to top it. So we decided to take bits and pieces from Elli And Kacy'S speech from 5 years ago.
This graduation commencement marks a huge point in our lives. When I decided to make a commencement speech, I knew that I had to find out what the exact meaning of commencement was, and that would have been really easy to look up in a dictionary, but I'm really stubborn and I wanted to do it myself. So I broke down the word, commencement. Common, cement, commencement. You commonly see cement on sidewalks.
I'm going to assume you're going somewhere with
And sidewalks have cracks, and if you step on a crack, you break your mother's back, so you have to
You have to
remember.
remember that life is like a broken path that's full of obstacles and discouraging moments, but you can usually get over these cracks by taking the path that was there all along, just on the other side of the bump.
So thank you for letting us speak at your common cement.
As most of you know, Casey and I are practically the same person. We've been the best of friends since 2nd grade, and people still mess up our names to this day. I mean, her mom still messes up our name. And we're on the same teams, clubs, and productions, but for once, we're not going to be in the same place. She'll be attending USF, and I'll be at American University.
And even with the distance, I know for a fact that we'll still have a strong bond. The memories, friends, and achievements do not just disappear.
Wherever you may go, the support you may have received, and the connections you've made do not disappear when you move away.
We're all still young, and I can't come up here and pretend to know more or have experienced more than any of you, or tell you what to do next or what to study in college. And even if I did have all the answers, most of you probably wouldn't listen to me anyway.
So we're going to share with you some of our high school experiences, and hopefully you guys relate to them a little bit.
In 9th grade, I took a career research class. And in that class, I took a job placement exam that told me my love for puzzles and my attention to detail would make me the prime delivery truck driver.
In 10th grade, we learned that if you were to get anything tattooed on your body, it would be the bell curve. Thanks, Miss Sierra.
In 11th grade, we learned that physics really isn't necessary and all you need to know about are black holes.
I mean, like, unless physics is your major, and by all means, physics is really important. In 12th grade, we learned that senior presentations were just a way to show off those fancy clothes that our moms bought us years ago in hopes that we'd be businessmen and women by now, but we're not.
We learned from our friends that teenage boys do the dumbest things possible, and they taught us how to be responsible.
We've learned from Mama Robbins that wherever you go, to be on time means to be early.
We learned from our school how to miss the most amount of class time possible without having any unexcused absences. Sorry, Mr. Wu.
We learned from the media that the definition of success changes. Success is to live your life with integrity and not give into peer pressure to be someone you're not. Follow your passions, stay true to yourself, and never follow someone else's path.
Unless you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path, and then by all means you should probably follow that path.
Yeah, okay.
To conclude this common cement speech, I just want to tell you that you shouldn't be too worried about the future.
I mean, I know this sounds pretty hypocritical coming from people like us.
People like her.
This is just one milestone in our lives. There's more to life than passing UTs, being on time to class, acing your last final, or running from homecoming court.
Life is about doing what you want to do, going where you want to go, and being who you want to be.
And if you remember nothing from this speech,
Because I know you all just want to graduate and get out of here already.
just remember,
You are beautiful in every single way, and words can't bring you down.
oh.